Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the basement job here. This is day 2 actually. Day 1 I did a lot of measuring and I did start the framing and stuff, but I just had to take care of a lot of wiring and things like that. So day 1 is usually a technical day, kind of get a game plan for everything. So what I have done so far is I have this wall framed up. It's a little bulkhead here for this drain. There'll be an access panel there. And then I have this framed up, this back wall. I took care of a lot of the electrical that I had to get out of the way and move and stuff. So I'll be doing this wall next. And then coming around here, he wants a bulkhead here around this pipe. I did tell him you can bring it off the wall, but then he's losing some space in his basement, so he didn't want to do it that way. And then also this duct up here, it's going to get bulkheaded in around, and it's going to shoot back up because he doesn't want to lose the area here. I'm going to guess this is where maybe the TV will go or something, but it'll be interesting with this bulkhead. So then it's going to come jet this way. I'm going to come straight across this landing and then come out a little bit, that mark on the ground. I'm going to incorporate this beam into the wall, and then here is also a closet. It's about 2 foot deep. And this just all gets bulkheaded in, drywalled. There's no way to move all that with what they're doing. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I have all the wood here. You guys saw that already. I'm going to try to get most of the framing done, well, by tomorrow. I want to have all the walls up and everything. So next week I can concentrate on the bulkheads, on the ceiling, electrical, that kind of thing. All right, so I'll get you guys set up here, and we'll start doing this wall here. Get it. Also, I was going to show you my setup here. So I have my table, my saw's on there, and what I do is I take a couple scrap pieces of wood, I just double them up and I screw them right to the table, and this is where I cut all my wood. Underneath I'll just keep all my tools, any basic stuff I'll need for the framing process. And I have some plumbing stuff because I got to move this one pipe. It was just like that, so I'm going to go through the joist, just raise it up so it's inside the ceiling. Oh, you can't see that guy. It'll pop a hole through there. Just cut it. It's for the exterior hose bib. I am going to close this in, and I followed this blue pipe back. It turns out it goes all the way back to here. So that's that pipe. I'm just going to put a shut off there because when this does all get finished, this will be a mechanical room and they'll have access to the shut off here. I'll put it here or there, whichever. And there won't have to be an access panel there. Try to limit the access panels as much as possible because they are, well, it's not that they're ugly. You can paint them and they kind of go away with paint and everything else with the finishing, but you know, if you can limit them, why not? All right, guys, that's just my setup, how I like to do things, because I move this around a lot. Like this table was over here this morning. I moved it over, just shoved everything under it because I'm going to be working over here, especially with the kind of limited with space. So Once I use up the wood, I'll have more though, right? So let's get it. Alright, so that's the ridge seal I use. It's the 4-inch for this. Just keeps the wood off the concrete. Then to attach them, we have a ram set here. I'll typically put 4 for an 8-foot piece. Two and a half inch nails. Alright guys, sorry about that. Got a phone call. Mr. Shawnee. Alright, so that one's in. What I do now is I keep my laser on the line here. I'll go up. I'm going to have to put some cross bracing up here. That plug will go away. It's for something upstairs. I don't know what he did. So yeah, I'm going to go up here, just put some cross bracings to hold the top plate. That's the next step. $12 and a quarter, 12 and a half. 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half. Just like that. got one there, and this is already good, so I'll just put one right in the center. There you go. So I've attached it here. This is nice and flush. And then I toe-nailed it to the actual house, and it's not going to go anywhere. I have two of them here. I can use this already. I'll put a couple more down there just in case. But now I just re-insulate this, put it back up, tape it, and it's good to go. I'm going to staple and tape that back up. I just don't do it yet. I do it when I do all my checking on everything. So just got to do that to this one, and then I'll be ready to start framing. Well, actually I got to cut this piece, so I'll do that. I'll bring you back. Alright, so for the top plate, what I do is I leave my laser down there. It's bang on the lower plate, and they're all fixed and ready to go. So I get the top plate, I just put the laser, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see the line anywhere where I gotta nail this guy in. There you go. That's how you get straight, perfect walls every single time. That pre-existing one was a little bit shorter, but that's fine. And it's going to end up perfectly because I'm bulkheading around this. So yeah, the only thing I have to level is the actual stud, so I'm just going to mark my centers on here, the 16s, and start cutting those. Alright, that's how I do it anyway. One at a time, but it's pretty quick. I usually do 3 at a time or something. And these are all the same measurement, surprisingly. But yeah, so I'm just going to carry on down the line. I'll get back to you when it's done. Get it. Alright guys, there you go. There's that wall. Like I said before, there's going to be a bulkhead here. This all gets squared off. I'm going to have to see what I can do with that gas line. And then this power line here, this electrical cable, it goes all the way to the panel. So I'm going to try to just sneak it over next to this duct, because this part here, it's going straight up to the joist, but this part from right about here, this is all bulkhead to this level, to the duct. So I won't have to take it all the way out, maybe. The customer also said he wasn't using this, but I thought twice and checked, and it's his bell. It's his internet. Thankfully I didn't cut that. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get another coffee, and I'll get back. I'm gonna start framing this other wall here next. Hey guys, I just want to show you this tool here. It's a stapler for electrical. It's the it's a cable stapler. What model is it? I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. What was down there? What is it? DCN 701. It's good for doing like electrical. Doing this one-handed, so hopefully I don't mess it up. But it staples your cords for you. It's pretty nice. You have to get it right in there or else it won't. One hand is hard. Hold on. There. Oh, come on. One-handed's very hard. Hold on. I'll do a couple, I'll show you. Is it not working? Oh. It helps if you have staples in it. Get it. One sec. Alright, so here's the staples I'm talking about. You load it like, I don't know, just like a stapler like you would for one of the smaller click-on kind of deals. But it's pretty nice. I should be able to get one. Just like that. And you just keep running down. Pretty neat tool. I only use it when I do jobs like this though. So it's probably the shiniest DeWalt tool I have. Alright guys, just want to show you that. I'm also coming around the corner here, so I got this wall all framed up. I gotta do the bulkhead, but that's how. Then I'll just come up. Gotta do it up there. Put them in. I just came around the corner here. And then I'm gonna just put some more in here. 2 more studs here. I'm gonna finish this wall up into here. And then wherever that is, because this duct's in the way, had to frame it so it's just gonna miss under there. Then off of this wall will be the bulkhead framing. And I just gotta get this up there one more time. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. This is gonna be the trickiest wall, I think, because I need to incorporate that post into the wall so it's hidden. It's not so much tricky, it's just time consuming. I'm also trying to I'm trying to, what am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to think ahead, like when he's going to finish the rest of this. So I have this post, this edge, lines up perfectly with this. So whenever, it'll be easier to, you don't have to like demolish things and redo things to maybe continue on with the framing or the finishing of the rest. But yeah, so all I have left to do is this little wall here. I'm gonna come bump out, but I think I'm gonna have to do this portion first, because I have a height restriction here too. So yeah, just a little bit of thinking to do, that's all. But it'll look good. Alright, so I got a lot done, actually. I ran out of wood. I have one long one left. All right, so what I got is I got this entire back wall. That's all done. I need 30 more 2x4s. But regardless, I have this. This is going to be all done. All done. Gets drywalled up to the ceiling with 2 lights. And then right from here, this corner is where the bulkhead starts here. Then we'll also join here. So this all gets bulkheaded in. Probably just going to come down. I'm going to make it like a 22 or a 45 here and come back over to the corner. I'm going to bump this closet out as well, so there'll be a void here, but that's fine. It's not going to be, it's a pretty big closet already. You got 6, 7, it's like 8 feet long. What else? I'm going to put another one here just to make this door work and have it, it's the same, similar. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm going to just double up this piece of 2x4. And then I'll put another one here it's just the way it all worked out. So, not a big deal. I'm just going to double frame that and then it'll be fine. But yeah, this door is going to work out well too. I'll have enough room. I won't have to trim any, cut off any trim or anything like that. I am going to add a couple more on the sides. Beef it up. But yeah, I'm just out of wood, so what I'll do now is I'm gonna do this water line. They went to work, so it's perfect time while their son's home, but I'm just gonna drill through the joist and then cut that water line, bring it back, put it back together. I couldn't show you the other one, it was too cramped, but I'll show you I'm gonna add a shut off here as well. These are the only cutters I have. They shall do for now. Water is off. That should be good. Here's the shut off I'm using. There you go. Easy peasy. Alright, looks good. I'm going to turn the water back on, see if there's any leaks. Alright, the water's on. No leaks. Go check out the other thing I did. Don't hear anything. That's a good sign. Let's see. Nope. Had to use 290s to get it up that high. Alright, so that's good. That can get drywalled and Not have a problem with any screws or anything. All right, perfect. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. Got a little bit of sawdust around, you know. Got a little bit of sawdust. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go pick up some more wood, and I'll continue on. So hopefully finish framing. Maybe start electrical. Then after that, I can do probably Monday. I'll just do all the bulkheads and stuff. That should be a one-day thing. Then by the end of the week, just have everything ready to go for drywall, and hopefully they can start. I'm not doing drywall yet. Like, I'm too fresh out of surgery to do that. So I have a guy that I use for bigger things like this. He'll bang this out pretty quick. Hopefully. Yeah, it's coming along. Just got some cleanup to do. Then I'll be gone. Alright, guys. Till next time. Get it.